name is Sheryl Matsuoka, the president and CEO of the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association and the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. Mahalo for joining us here on the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association podcast, Restaurants of Hawaii. Today, we are again counting down the days to our Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association and Food Service Expo. Yes, we're just days away. So again, we have today two more of our exhibitors who will be featuring their services and products at our expo. Remember, this is an exclusive event crafted specifically for Hawaii's restaurant and food service industry professionals. It will take place on February 26th and 27th at the Neil Blaisdell Center. Our exhibitors will bring you the very best in cutting-edge technology, groundbreaking products, and fresh solutions tailored to the unique needs of Hawaii's food service industry. And that's what makes our expo truly special. It's designed by the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association for Hawaii's food service community, making it an event for our industry, created by our industry. Excuse me, my frog in my throat. Today, I'm thrilled to continue the series of conversations with two new exhibitors that will be participating in our expo. And so I wanted to ask them to please introduce themselves, tell us a little bit about yourself and the company and the history or anything else you want to share. So I'll start off with Tim. Tim, share a little bit about yourself and your company.
Sure, Cheryl, thanks for the introduction. I'm Tim Johnson. I'm the co-founder, CEO of Oribe Tea Company in Hilo on the Big Island. We specialize in crafting one-of-a-kind tea blends, especially cold brew iced teas is kind of our specialty, but also hot brews as well that feature locally grown ingredients like mamaki tea, turmeric, ginger, mangoes, cacao, and an assortment of other ingredients. And that's our passion, is sharing our love for tea.
Great. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Dean, could you please introduce yourself and share with us a little bit about your company?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to tasting all his teas. I hope you have them at the expo. It sounds absolutely wonderful. Well, I originally came from Silicon Valley, and I'm a techie guy, but I run a company called Rutan Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, and I'm always looking for ways to improve efficiency and kind of add tech to the equation as much as possible. We operate here in Oahu and have many restaurants as customers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Tech is number one. Everybody's talking about AI, whether it is in their ordering app, right, Dean? And we also, as you know, last year and again this year, we will be having the robots again at our show. So we've had them sign up, and we're excited to see what they've done in enhancing those robots. All right, guys. So what motivated you to, especially Tim, oh my gosh, making the trek over from the Big Island, right? That's a trek, getting a hotel and getting to be an exhibitor at our show. What motivated you to support the Hawaii Restaurant Association's Food Service Expo this year as an exhibitor?
Yeah, well, we've been spending the last couple of years experiencing a lot of different expos, including Natural Products Expo West in Anaheim. A lot of these are retail based and retail focused, and we've been having great success at those. And a category of our company is really focused on food service and restaurants, and we want to spend some time reaching out and broadening our connections in the islands with not just the customers we already have, but hopefully making new connections.
Very nice, very nice. And Dean, your comments, any reasons why you're participating again this year as an exhibitor at our expo?
Yep. Well, I was a visitor last year, and I really enjoyed going to the various booths and meeting people. And actually, I purchased a couple of the raffle tickets too, which was great. So it was a great experience, and it's in alignment with our customer base. So that I said, well, we should really be joining HRA, which we weren't a member before. So we joined and then are participating in the activities, including Expo.
Nice, nice. And you're right. We did have a silent auction for our educational foundation. It's a fundraiser, and anybody who wants to participate will have a silent auction out there with 20 plus items, and all of it goes towards scholarships and school grants, Dean. We have 13 ProStar schools, so we give them grants every year so that the teachers can provide for the students without taking, additional funds out of their pockets. And every year we select 4 students to continue their culinary education. And, like anything else, we need this workforce. So that's the reason why we do it. All right, so you're right. We do have a lot of new exhibitors this year, Dean. I'm just amazed. I've been going to these shows for many years. My husband is a third generation restaurateur, and we're investors in a restaurant. So, we come to these we've been coming to these shows for years. And so this year we have a lot of new exhibitors this year, and we're really excited about seeing what's new and what's going on in our community. So to Tim, first, is there any exclusive offerings, any demonstrations, anything that you're going to be featuring at our expo that you want to invite our attendees to come to your booth?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be doing both. We'll be doing some demonstrations showcasing our cold brew teas and our hot brew teas. And we're also going to be doing a raffle. We're going to be giving an exclusive offer, giving somebody 1 month worth of tea service for free. So the winner, this is a $300 plus value. So it's definitely worth people swinging by the booth, checking out what we're doing, dropping your name in the raffle, and hopefully you win it. Besides that, there's going to be other show specials that people will only be able to take advantage of at the HRA show. So we've specially crafted these for the events. So we hope everybody stops by and sees our newest lines of teas and checks out our deals.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Dean, is there anything that you are going to be featuring, any new services that you'd like to inform our viewers, members, and subscribers?
Yes, as I mentioned, I'm into technology. So we're one of the very few vendors as partnered with Hawaiʻi Energy. And we work with them to identify compressors, motors, whatever that can save our customers money and help the environment. So we'll be introducing that as well as how to go about it to take advantage of these funds.
Interesting, interesting. Yes. It's good to always learn more things, and that's what happens at this expo. Everyone, we do have our expo app is up and alive, and you can go ahead and check out Tim's booth and Dean's booth on our app. The app is for the badges and the attendees to get their to register ahead of time, avoid long lines, have your badge ready at the registration desk. So all you got to do is swing by, tell them your name is Dean, then you pick up your badge and go into the show. Versus, having to go in, log in, and they create the badge and you're standing in that long line. So we encourage everyone to please pre-register for your attendee badge on the Expo app. We've been sending out information. If anyone has any questions about the badge and how to register, it's on our website. Our website is hawaiirestaurantexpo.com. That's hawaiirestaurantexpo.com, and all the information is on our website. And you're right, Dean, that's how people are going to find out where your booth is, and they can then find out more information about the Hawaiʻi Energy Program. Excellent, excellent. I love that program. So thank you. All right, gentlemen. So the next question is, as exhibitors, because you two sound like you've been exhibitors before, do you have any suggestions to any of the other exhibitors who will be in our show on how to get the best show experience? Tim.
This is our first time using your guys' app, but we really like the layout of it. And I think that that's a really great way for people to be able to take advantage of reaching more people. When you combine technology with the actual, in-person connections that we make, you can have a much broader reach. And so it helps us with everything, not just getting more people to our booth, but what we can see is that it's going to lead us to more follow-ups and meetings afterwards. And so we're really excited about the integration of that into this show. And yeah, I think that's going to be like a really great addition.
Yes, yes. And he's so right, Dean. You know, it's like technology, like Dean was saying, right? We invested a lot into this Expo app for the experience, not only for the exhibitors, but for the attendees. There's going to be a map. And then there's going to be the booth number so they can go and find Tim and Dean, right? And then they can interact like you mentioned. And then also, Dean, you know, if you wanted to upload brochures or put something on the app, I think there's a lot of photos right now going on, guys, for people that are taking photos of what they'll be featuring so that people can take a look, and then more interaction, like Tim said, of what's going on in your booth. It's always a lot of fun when you can meet other people. You'll have a QR code also on your badge that will coincide so that if, you know, Dean, if you want to contact Dean in the future, all you have to do is put a QR code, download his information into your app, and then that way you have Dean's contact information to do future, you know, business, right? So Dean, any suggestions?
Well, I would suggest, first of all, smile.
Yes, yes,
Look at people, don't be
yes.
shy. And that's on the old style way. And then a new style, I love your app. We actually designed a custom marketing message for your app that
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure I think we might have even uploaded it already. That
Yeah,
was an additional bonus feature that I didn't even know it existed. So
yeah.
when I found out that besides just putting our name, we could actually put some kind of promotional material there, we got down to work and started putting something together. So yeah, I like the intermingling of the real and social together as time goes on. You know, it's going to be one event, not just not the physical one, not just the online one. It'll be an interactive event on many levels.
I love it. I love it. Dean, there you are. I see director, I see your contact on La Willy Willy Street. All of his information is already here, Dean. Oh, and you also have some visits already on your app. So yes, everyone, download the app. You know, it's free. It's the way to find out who is going to be an exhibitor and where their booth is and some of the things that they'll be featuring. So guys, you have to look at the Waihata booth and look at the other one is Informed Design and Sustainable. They have tricked out their booth. They've got all kinds of pictures, all kinds of things going on in their booth. So take a look at their booths on the app so that you can get an idea. And you're right, Dean, smile. Exhibitors, please smile when you're in there. I've been to many shows, as I mentioned. I've been doing this for a long time, right? Dean, how many times have you walked by a booth and the guys standing in the booth are on their phone, texting or looking at emails or whatever? It's not a very welcoming experience, right?
Right.
A lot of people are also putting their brochures on the app, so it's downloadable, where they're saving on printing cost, right? And that way people have it readily available where they can download it and save the file. Photographs, like I mentioned, there's an architect and he's showing all of the different things that he's done at the local locations that he's redesigned. All right, so let me move on now for the attendees that are coming, right? The audience. We want, you know, we have a goal of having purchasers. And these are people who are working in the food service industry. So of course, the restaurant owners, the executive chefs, the general managers, the managers, but we've also expanded this year. And I just wanted to let everyone know who's listening to this podcast. We've also invited all of the schools. So the educational system, whether they're the universities, the community colleges, the private schools, the Kamehamehas, the Mid-Packs, the Iolanis, they're all attending. So they serve a lot of people, a lot of food, right? We also saw this morning, because I've been working with the private country clubs and the golf courses. And this morning I saw my friend, Roger Mina, he registered for the show. He's bringing down all his golf course. I guess they're like F&B guys, right? They're coming all on down. We've also invited a lot of the They're called assisted living, I guess, Dean. It's more like the assisted living care facilities. They serve a lot of people. They joke with me and they say, Cheryl, we serve a lot of food. And so we're so excited to be invited to attend to see what's happening out there in the industry because we have a captive audience. So I said, yes, you
Yeah,
do. In assisted
that's a
living,
good one.
at assisted living, you have a captive audience. So she said, we're constantly trying to feed them. And then a lot of times if they can't leave their units, they have to bring them the food. So a lot of, as you know, disposable ware, sanitation, all of that. We also have extended, so we've extended out and we're looking, we want to ensure that our exhibitors also, respectfully are being visited by people who are purchasers, as I mentioned, and decision makers. That's the key. But we've expanded to even the hospitals. Another one, Tim, that told me they have a captive audience because they can't leave, right? They're all strapped down. So they said, we feed a lot of people, Cheryl. We would love to come and see what's new in the food service industry. So all the hospitals will also be joining us. So again, we've expanded the show because we want to serve the whole food service industry. On top of that, the military bases and our federal facilities that, right, Dean is shaking
Yeah,
his
that's
head.
huge. Yeah.
It is
we-
huge
yeah.
because they're all excited. I got to speak to the guys over in it's Kanuhi Marine Corps Base, right? And they have a big, I guess, a food service hall. See, I'm not really familiar. I can see it from afar, and I see the airplanes and things and the Kanuhi Marine Corps, but I don't know where the food service section is.
Well,
But yeah,
we installed like 9 walk-in cooler freezers. Each one of them serviced a different restaurant at the military base.
yes.
They're huge. It's amazing how big they are.
Yes, and I had no idea. So when we invited them, they were so excited and they're like, wow, yes, we're coming down with, all of their people because these are purchasers, right? They're purchasing agents that will be visiting us. So I just want to share with you all, you'll see a lot of different type of people, but they all still fall within the food service industry, especially the hotels. I've gotten a lot of calls from different hotels who are saying, I'm going to be bringing down my F&B people. So we're really excited. All right, gentlemen. Is there anything that I missed before I give you two an opportunity to say your final words and invite people to come to your booths and experience what you're being servicing and providing at the show? Okay, so I'm going to give Tim an opportunity. Tim, any final words?
Yeah, I just want to invite everybody down to our booth. Our big focus at this event is kind of an extension of what we've always done. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to connect all of our customers or potential customers, not just with our brand, but with the farmers that we source ingredients from here in Hawaii. So we're very much a farm to table company. So if you come by our booth, you'll be able to actually get an introduction to a lot of the farmers that we work with, what products we're sourcing from them, and all the different teas that we make out of those products. So it'll be a great time to sample them, taste them, see how they work, and then get that connection with the actual farmer. So we hope to see you stop by. We'll have demos running. And like I said, a big raffle, a month worth of tea. So stop by, throw your name in. We hope that you win.
That is awesome. And you mentioned something really important that I forgot to mention. So thank you, Tim. You're so right. The farmers are so important. It just breaks my heart every time I hear of an eatery closing their doors because, Tim, really and truly, it's the farmers and the suppliers and the providers that are most impacted when a restaurant closes their doors. So you're right. We have to support our local farmers, and that's such an important thing. So yes, we definitely have a lot of people, a lot of exhibitors who will be featuring a lot of the local produce. And so that's good that you mentioned that. Thank you for reminding me. All right, Dean, what did I miss? Let's wrap it up. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we close the show?
I'd love to meet all the involved sponsors, all the involved restaurant owners and friends over at the show. and introduce them to cost savings, energy savings, global warming reducing tools available to them, including rebates from Hawaii.
Nice. Nice, Dean. Thank you so much. So, yes.
So
we look.
it sounds.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dean. Tim, I think Dean, is he frozen? I'm so sorry.
I think he was. He looks like he's back now.
Okay, I'm back. Do I need to repeat that or?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I look forward to meeting all the participants and helping out in communicating the latest technology available to support reducing costs and also grants and rebates available from Hawaii Energy to assist with that.
That is perfect. Thank you so much. And mahalo to my incredible guests today for joining us and sharing their services and products that they'll be featuring at our 2025 Hawaii Restaurant Association Food Service Expo. I just wanted to remind everyone, put it on your calendars, February 26th and 27th at the Blaisdell. If you have any questions, hawaiirestaurantexpo.com. And remember to download the app and get ready, because that's how you're going to be able to prioritize being at the show. We're so excited for the support that we've received so far. Again, we're the Hawaii Restaurant Association, the organization unifying, representing, and supporting the Hawaii restaurant and food service industry. Please remember to nourish connections, savor life, eat well, and live well. Aloha until our next show. Thank you.